What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Tiffany Haddish is on my radar today, brothers. And I really have nothing against the lady. I don't. She hasn't done anything to me. I think Tiffany Haddish is quite amusing. She's very interesting. She's very amusing, very interesting. I think Tiffany Haddish, for most of us, is like watching, I don't know, if you've ever seen like a train wreck, and if you could buy a ticket to watch it. I think that is what most people think about when they look at Tiffany Haddish's life. It's not to be mean or anything, but those people who follow Tiffany Haddish are probably following it not because of what she's doing in Hollywood, but because like something's always going on with her, and it's unpredictable. Tiffany Haddish was with Common. Keyword was, right? Tiffany Haddish was with Common. Unfortunately, with the problem that Miss Haddish has, and not being able to work with anybody. This stems from even people saying this about her in Hollywood. She's not a very easy person to deal with. He had to get rid of her, and this is something that I noticed with a lot of ladies who might be successful in the community. It could be a little bit too strong-willed for certain brothers, so he had to get rid of her. He went on with somebody more favorable to him, Jennifer Hudson. They're having a beautiful relationship. And then Tiffany Haddish just went into complete turmoil. First, there was the embarrassing thing she did at this banquet with Jay-Z and Meek Mill. And then there was 2 subsequent DUIs. It was subsequent DUIs. That was terrible. After receiving those DUIs in 2 different states, she decided to give up alcohol, and she went to Elton John's, I believe he has an AIDS Foundation Oscar party, and she said that she's giving up alcohol not because really it's what she needs to do. Don't forget about those cringe comments she made about Israel, but also she's trying to get pregnant. So I thought about this and I said, oh boy, here we go with this. This lady wants to get pregnant. I thought upon myself, black man, to think about all the ladies that we've seen here on YouTube who decided that they would indeed get pregnant because the time was right. And it brought me to the idea of one Cynthia G. Cynthia G was a discombobulated, silly woman, in my honest opinion. She's broken, no real discipline, and she never thought about, you know what? I want to have a child with a man that cares about the kid. Nope. That's not what she thought about. I want to have a child because I want to have a child. Point blank, period. Okay? So this is what she did. She had the child, then got kicked off of, you guessed it, YouTube. Got kicked off of YouTube, right? After getting kicked off of YouTube, then what happened? Well, now she lost all of that money, impacting who? You guessed it, that child. Who did she have the baby with? Yeah, your boy Rob, who already has like 5 or 6 other kids. Looking at her situation and how hateful she is and how disgruntled she is and how backward she is, you would think that this is the last person that needs a child, right? Yeah, that's what I would think, because you're right. Then let's get back to the point of this situation here with Tiffany Haddish, guys. When you think about Tiffany Haddish, do you think that she's a little bit disgruntled? Do you think that she's a little bit discombobulated, not stable, make some mistakes there that probably would affect anybody? I mean, she's making mistakes that affect herself, right? Yeah, I would agree. It would affect herself. So then, why does she want to have a child? Well, because she wants to have a baby and she's around that age. Remember, she don't care about no man being there, because she don't care about that. The man being there, nope. It doesn't matter. That man being there doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. That man being there, it does not matter. That child does not matter. She's not having the child. Listen to what I'm saying. She's not having the child for the benefit of the child. She's having the child for herself. And then so many kids in the black community come out without the love that they need because they were never here for the love that they needed. It was the love the mother needed or wanted. That's why they were there. Okay? We don't want to talk about that, but that's why. That's why. Okay? When these kids don't have the resources to do what they need to do, do you know why now? Does it make sense now? Can you make light of it now? Yes. Yes. It makes sense. Because none of these kids are here or around for their own personal benefit. It doesn't matter. It's not the case. The mom wants the kid. That's all that matters. It's all that matters. I want the child. I should have the child. Well, what about taking care of you? Well, I haven't thought about that yet. What do you mean, Tiffany? Haven't thought about that yet. Well, you just had 2 DUIs. Or shouldn't you have a person that's stable to help you? Nope. Don't need a man. Well, Tiffany, why do you feel that way? I just do. Then when the kid comes, all right, the mom can easily fall back into depression. In the case of Tiffany Haddish. Then when the child doesn't perform, and I'm gonna tell you what happens. That's the same child that goes out, and when he encounters another lady and starts making her life miserable, what do they say? Well, I did the best I could. Okay? And these kids don't get the love that they need. It's the truth. You know, when you want to have kids, we need to not have the kids for selfish reasons. Yes, of course we want kids, but are we willing to give those kids the life that they deserve? Do we want to impact society with our kids that are not ready to do anything but to be terrorizing society? Okay? Not giving the resources that they need. Like, for example, I hate to say this, but the other day I was going outside and there was a family of beggars on the side of the street. I happened to be with someone else. This is quite common to see in this part of the world. The person I was with said, you know what? Did they ever think about the consequences that those kids would go through by having them become beggars? Like not having children when they couldn't take care of it. Now they're demanding that somebody else takes care of their kids. Yeah, that happens also when you don't have emotional support. If you can't take care of yourself, Tiffany, you're not gonna have any chance of taking care of a kid. You're just not going to do it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again. The episode of Celebrity Junk. Put your fire, do scratch the bell. We're out.